thing I think we did promise is that we will reveal a little bit of the secrets of downtown Milwaukee for a good spot. And I'm going to do three things. And I think the best things we often do are just spontaneous, Troy.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you for three recommendations. One is a hidden gem for dining, one is a hidden gem for grabbing a beer, and the other is a hidden gem for something on the scavenger hunt of downtown Milwaukee within 5 blocks
Yeah.
of the Baird Center that's worth just seeing because it's a fun, iconic Milwaukee thing. So dining, a beer or a drink, and then a Milwaukee scavenger hunt thing. Do you want me to give mine to give you time to think, or do you feel like you can?
Um, I can. So I'm gonna do my hidden gem in case it's yours. Around that, and it's funny. We actually used this with Terrace this summer or whatever. We were down there, so it's a little bit. I mean, I think it's 4 blocks away, but definitely within walking distance is the Swinging Door bar restaurant. So it's a little bit of both, but they actually have pretty good food there.
Swinging Door Saloon and Eatery. Swinging Door
and
Exchange, right?
Exchange is it's
Yep.
down on Michigan Avenue, again about 4 blocks away. Again, if the weather, hopefully March in Milwaukee is always a kind of a crapshoot, but
you can do 90% of the walk indoors through the skywalk.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can walk through the skywalk and then jump out as you cross the river. Or you can even walk? Can you walk across the river?
You can walk into the Chase building
and
over the river.
Over the river, and
and then
maybe that's our trick. Like
Kitty
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we have? I've never seen it. Do we have a good Skywalk Milwaukee map? I don't know. We might have to point people in that direction if they don't.
We
have
can
that.
show people.
Yep. That's a good, because I always forget about that. Like we can.
It connects roughly the Baird Center to the river. Connected skywalks. Even the Drury Plaza Hotel you can get to through, which is 5-ish blocks away on the other side of the river. So,
we're not Minneapolis, but there are a few. You can get some good in this area. Get indoor, but so I'm gonna go. Yeah, Swinging Door. You can get, like Ty said, you could get indoors, but even outdoor, it's not that far.
If you go to the Swinging Door, expect between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, it's going to be crazy busy. There will be a wait during the weekdays.
Yeah.
The weekend, a little different. I forget, Saturdays are a little different, but workday downtown, it is a hot spot for work lunches. So from about 11 until about 1, there will be about a 10-15 minute wait for a table, and the place is packed. It's not huge, so
it's a small. It's a little, like, I don't say hole in the wall, but it's a little
it's just a smaller,
cool, and it's a cool bar. Yeah,
and it's been open forever. It's great food. Get the crunchy chicken sandwich. You will not be disappointed. It is the best sandwich that I've had at the Swinging Door, and it is my standard once a month when I go there for lunch with a buddy. That's what I get. I never change it up. So your food is Swinging Door. Then that was my 1B. I had 1A and I have 1B. So my 1A is just about 2 blocks north of the Swinging Door on Water Street. So this is about 5 blocks from the Baird Center. You can pretty much go down Wisconsin Avenue and then take a left up Water Street. It is the Waterfront Deli. It is a classic. They do breakfast, they do lunch, they have salads, soups, pizzas. They have a hot special every day, a cold special every day. You can order food to go online to pick up. They have seating on the second level upstairs with a conveyor belt system that brings food up. And it is a phenomenal lunch spot. Every day, rotating menu, different. Sometimes they have like pot pie, sometimes a lasagna, sometimes you'll get like a burrito, sometimes, and every day though, there's 3 or 4 soup options, there's 3 or 4 pizza options, and then a cold sandwich, a hot sandwich, and then a half sandwich and soup combo. It's awesome. It's like probably one of the best lunch spots that I recommend. Whenever somebody travels into our corporate office and they're like, I'm not sure what I should do for lunch, it's like, hey, I'm going to go pick up something at the Waterfront Deli. Come with. So that's my, and you're far enough away. If you have the time to make the walk and the go, you'll just get some of the downtown work, lunch traffic, but they move quick. You're oftentimes getting, but know what you're ordering. When you get up, that guy doesn't mess around. It's not like the soup guy on Seinfeld, but you're expected to know what you're going to order when you get to them, and they write it down as to go or here, name, and you move on. Like, do not, get analysis paralysis about what you're getting for lunch when you step up to that counter, because he will not have time for your shit. All right, best spot to get a drink.
I'm trying to. So I mean, Ty, you and I can probably think of a few. So everyone will tell you this one. So right, and actually the two. So again, north of the Baird Center, if you go to Old World 3rd Street, I'll say the Old German Beer Hall, if that's what you're looking. There's an experience there. It is an old German beer hall, right? It kind of does that. That's a cool thing. I have a really cool. Again, it was great when the guys were in town earlier. I got to sit with Dave Taylor and Terrace and drink a beer there, and so that's going to be a great memory for a long time around that. So, but I think again, a lot of that's not. I mean, whatever, a block away, 2 blocks away. I mean, definitely within walking distance there. Am I stealing? I want to steal too many years, Ty. Again, Moe's an Irish. The Irish, and that's also I haven't eaten there a lot, so maybe Ty, you have more there. But that's an Irish pub, it's a big place. Moe's is pretty big, a lot of space. Again, that's east, basically, kind of directly east of the Baird Center. Also, again, a good place to grab food or a beer. Again, kind of that Irish pub feel around some of that too. So those are the kind of ones that are close, that kind of stand out. There's a lot of stuff on Old World 3rd Street up in that area.
Yeah, there is. Funny enough, Raph asked me for some suggestions if he was going to do like an unofficial or official Goonhammer kind of contributor meetup. And I mentioned the Old German Beer Hall as an option. Then if you're thinking near the convention center, but also up near Fiserv as you head up Old World 3rd, Good City Brewing has their tap room right across from the Fiserv, which is really good local beer, a lot of options, cool kind of venue right outside the Deer District, the big courtyard area in front of the Fiserv Forum. I don't know what the schedule's like that week for Bucks games, but if there is a Bucks game or two, those nights would be incredibly busy by the Fiserv. Same with the other one is Major Goolsby's is right next to the Baird Center. Classic Milwaukee sports bar, good wings, tap beers, just a great local kind of spot for like Marquette games, Bucks games, but also good wings, good beers. And then the last one, the recommendation that I don't give to a lot of people because it's kind of like it's my spot. So I take people there sometimes. My buddy owns a bar right between the river and the Riverside Theater, right on Wisconsin, called Stir. It's a little cocktail lounge, pool table, some beers. But you usually get some friendly people in there and some good cocktails. But that's kind of like for years, it's been, my friends and I our happy hour bar. But if you're looking for a more chill kind of environment, it's tucked in next to Uli's, which is a cigar shop, and the river. Depending on the weather, there's some patio seating sometimes right on the Riverwalk, which is cool.
Yeah. And again, maybe we'll continue to do this over the next week. We're going to try and get at least 2 more podcasts in before Adepticon, and we can double check that. I think I've heard there's at least 2, whether it's a Bucks game or a concert or something, there's at least 2 nights that there's activities going on at Fiserv during Adepticon. So I think, again, to steer a little bit clear of the that Fiserv area, because it, again, for that window, kind of that 4-hour window, kind of the hour, a couple hours before, a couple hours after, whatever.
Yeah, like
You're
there's
gonna
just more
have stuff.
traffic
So, yeah,
downtown. There's more people walking.
yeah,
Bars and
yeah.
restaurants get busy.
That
So
said,
yeah,
everything's going to be busy, right?
yeah,
It's like you're still going to, you're going to be with that crowd. All those people are trying to get food and eat. You're going to be able to do it. The same thing with them. Just know it's going to be there around that. So that's there. And again, maybe this is the PSA part of it. As I mentioned, again, Baird Center is big. You have a secured building. You're going to get in and out. There's going to be no place to like, I'm going to run out and grab lunch in 20 minutes and come back. It's just,
right,
there's
right.
nothing that's going to there's the 3rd Street Market and whatever else. That's still an hour and a half trip to go over there, get something, come over, come back, whatever. There's no like run out. So again, there'll be lots of food options in the Baird Center. Again, it'll be convention-ish prices,
Pay the
right, on some of
premium
that.
price, but yeah.
But I heard is there's probably there should be a good variety. There should be, and I think they have some pretty good options there. It's not just I hopefully, again, we haven't seen it yet. I don't think it's just kind of the typical, burger
Slice
fry
of
kind of
pizza,
slice of pizza. I
basket
think
fries. Yeah.
right. I think they have some actual, I think they almost like a food truck kind of things that they bring in different people that serve there. We'll see again as this first year, but again, just as you think about prep, you think about your day, right? It's going to be, I'm doing my events. I'm going to be in the Baird Center. I'm doing my events. I'm probably, if I need to do a meal or something, I'm doing it there. Then it might be like, hey, it's my end of day, or hey, I have something in the morning. I don't have anything in the afternoon. I'm going to go off and grab lunch somewhere for a couple hours and make my way back. Just as you're kind of planning your day, like it's not, that you don't have, again, even when we were in Schaumburg, right? You're like, I could jump in my car, go across the street, hit a whatever that, hit a Chipotle or something and probably, be back in half hour to 45 minutes. If I could find a parking spot, right.
Right.
Back in the day on some of that stuff. But I think, again, just people trying to kind of get the lay of the land on some of that and set expectations, right? It's all about having expectations. And if you kind of set your expectations right, then you'll be fine. So.
All right. And then scavenger hunt, thing to see. And you can't tell them exactly where it is. You just gotta.
I don't know. Can I pick the obvious one?
Sure.
Which is like the Fonzie statue.
The bronze fonts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the
that's
bronze
the one
fonts.
that jumps out. I got to do a better job in the future of finding some. There's other stuff, but that's one that jumps out.
Yeah, I could say find Gertie the duck, the little duck statue. I could say, but what I will tell you is that somewhere within a 15-minute walk of the convention center is a mural of Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is awesome. Big kind of old Cream City brick building site. I think it was originally like a brick building, but now it's got a Giannis mural. That's worth seeing, and it's it's a 15-minute walk. From the Baird Center, we'll get you to the Giannis mural.
Yep.
So that's the scavenger hunt item for find the bronze fonts, and then find Giannis.
Yep.
And keep the dice rolling, the drinks on ice, and no matter what, keep playing and slaying.